Hi, I'm Jeff Sidek, designer of Battlestations DIRTSIDE.
I'm Joey Vigor, the producer of DIRTSIDE. This video is all about personal combat. So, personal combat is you're holding a gun or you're holding an energy blade, and we're not talking about shooting with a turret gun or a ship cannon. We're talking about personal weapon attacking another character on the board.
Yes, and so the first thing you need to do is check for line of sight. You need to be able to see them. You draw a line from the center of your space to the center of their space they're in, and if there's no buildings or ship modules in the way, then you've got line of sight and you can shoot them. Right,
and buildings, that includes any installation, like a cannon installation or a hospital or a research center. Those are all considered buildings for the sake of this. Now, after you can see them, you gotta shoot at them, right?
Yes.
So first of all, you have to check whether you can successfully target them, right? Because they're kind of moving around, and what's their target number?
The target number is listed on each of the characters' cards. It's a little target reticule there. And that's the number that you need to make with this combat skill check to shoot them.
Now, distance matters, right?
Yes. So that assumes that you're the next space over. Each space you are further away adds 1 to the difficulty to shoot. And if you happen to enter a shot that goes into trees, or a shot that's shooting somebody who's in
a crater space with rubble,
yes, then adds 3 to the difficulty for cover.
Right, that's cover, right? And also, when it comes to the distance, if you're in the same space as you or an adjacent space, that's the same difficulty.
Right, that's the same difficulty.
Right,
and if you're in the same space, you can use melee weapons like the energy blade or vibro knife, that sort of thing.
Right. So you roll and you see if you're successful.
Yes.
You have the target.
It's a combat skill check against the target number.
And if you're a Marine, do you get to reroll as a
professional? Of course,
all
combat skill checks, Marines get to reroll.
Okay. Now, if you succeed, you deal the effect of your weapon. So like a blaster is 2d6 minus 1.
And then apply that to the target, whoever you hit.
Right, but they might have like an ability or armor or something like that that has to get figured into that. What's a dangerous weapon?
So weapons that are marked with the skull and crossbones symbol in the rule book.
Okay.
Those are dangerous, which means if you roll doubles when you're attacking with that weapon, you still might hit. If I say I need an 8 to hit you and I roll double 4s, I've still hit you, but I've also managed to, on the backswing, catch myself with the weapon and damage myself.
Ah, I see.
So that's the reason not everybody just runs around with an energy blade, because if you roll doubles, it can be ouchy.
One more thing I had a question about, which is something like a disintegrator.
It does 1 die of damage, and it causes your target to make an athletics check of an 8, or they turn into a pile of dust.
Right, that means they die. That's a sophisticated way of saying they die.
There's dying. If you're which is another good point to bring up. The damage that you take, if your damage is equal to your hit points, you've got 0 hit points left, then you're unconscious. If it's 6 more than that, then you're not just unconscious, you're dying, and you can no longer be healed with a med kit. You can only be healed, raised from the dead in a hospital or in a sick bay.
Right. And a hospital looks like a sick bay. It's just a sick bay as an installation on the terrain, basically. Okay, so that's pretty much personal combat. There's heavy weapons. There's other stuff you can look into, obviously, ship weapons or installation weapons. So I guess we'll have a different video for that at some point.
Yes.
Thanks a lot. That was personal combat. Catch you on the flip side.
On the dirt side.
Oof.